Hello everyone, welcome to our channel.
And back to our channel.
Oh, sure, and back to our channel.
Keep having this discussion, but you know.
Short-term memory loss, you know, what can I say?
So we want to welcome everybody who's new to our channel and everybody who keeps coming back for more. We love all of you. So today's video is kind of a part 2.
It is a part 2.
Remember our video, if you haven't seen it yet, you should go see it. It's called Doll Mail. And we got the most wonderful box to open of, I think, some of the prettiest fabric I have ever seen in my life.
It was a gift from a lady that asked our help for fixing a doll. And we said, sure, just send her, we'll fix her, and then we'll send her back.
Right.
And we got talking, and we were talking about fabric and how we just like that as Swiss.
Well, we'll say this in the video. So in this beautiful fabric, there was also a lovely little Ideal Toni doll that needed some help. And now she's going to get her before and after. It's probably not going to be a real long one because mainly she's going to get cleaned up and she's going to get a brand new dress out of that gorgeous fabric. I think you guys will enjoy it. I know that we did.
I can't wait.
Let's go do it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hi, Mom. Hi, everybody. Look at my eyes.
Well, the reason you're saying that is that this little girl, who is an Ideal Toni doll, she's 14 inches tall, she's a P90. She was the lovely little girl. Really? She was the lovely little girl in our doll mail.
She was. She is.
Yeah. And she came with all that gorgeous fabric.
And all that gorgeous hair.
She did. Yep. She was sent here because the lady that owned her, she wanted her eyes to be fixed. They had a bit of a problem. And actually, we're gonna show you a clip right now from the doll mail video so that you can see where she was at.
With her eyes. Oh, okay. So I don't want anybody to be upset, but her eyes are looking upward. And that might upset someone. Okay, so I'm going to put my finger inside. They're up like this. Okay, so we'll do. There you go. We're going to do this and we can fix her. I can't see her eye. I can't see if she still has her eyelashes, but I will in the future be able to tell. They could be just hidden up there, you know. And we can fix that.
So you can see that, well, she had a very difficult time seeing because her eyes were not where they were supposed to be. Now look at her.
Look at that, and look at that, and look at that. Oh, do you want to give her a kiss? Give baby a kiss.
And don't lick your chops. So now in this video, we are going to make her a gorgeous, gorgeous dress.
I hope so.
Well, okay. I'm saying gorgeous because the fabric is already gorgeous.
And
we would have to screw it up really bad.
Well, I hope that whatever we do, which we don't know yet, we do justice to the fabric.
Yes, yeah.
And that it looks fine with her color hair and her face, because her face is original. It's just perfect.
She really did not need much of anything. So mainly you guys are going to see us make a dress. But first I think we got to pick out the fabric.
Yeah, let's do that because I wanted to you know, flatter her.
Okay. Really?
She's just a cat. She's just a cat in a dog suit.
Pretty much. That's what Chihuahuas are. Yep. All right, let's go look at the fabric.
Well, here are all the different fabrics. Not all of them, but the ones we picked that we thought would look good on you. Do you have any
Kind of hard for me
preference?
It's kind of hard for me to concentrate, honey.
Why?
Well, look in the background.
She's always stealing the show. It's really your time. And Evie, you can itch later. We're on camera.
Evie.
This is her time. She has to pick out her fabric.
Okay, let's look at this fabric. So these are the choices that we have narrowed it down to.
So what do you think?
Well, so we thought, see, the dotted Swiss is going to be a
Pinafore, maybe?
And then this would be
the dress.
The whole dress. And same with this. This would be the pinafore. So it's going to, won't be this, it'll be more see-through. That's an option. And then there's this option. And of course, this will be very see-through also. I don't know. What do you think, honey?
Well, don't people usually hold it up to their skin?
Mm-hmm.
We got that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what about this one?
Well, I kind of liked that one. I hung on to that a bit.
Mm.
She does have bright blue eyes.
She does.
So, what do you think?
Well, I think the blues, I think they're all nice.
I love them all, but I'm kind of drawn to either this one or this one. And I think we were thinking about this one.
Yes, because that one
What?
is very spring.
Right. So are these.
That one has a lot of personality.
Oh, which one do you like? Which one looked better on her?
I don't know.
Were you watching?
I was. I'm holding the camera.
So what was your opinion? You still like this one? This one? Or this one?
Well, I think that this one is nice, but it's very safe. And definitely the blue one matches her eyes.
It certainly does.
And that one has personality.
Well, I'm going to step out of this, and that is between you and her.
Well, I think that we ought to look at them, and I think the next time everybody sees,
Well,
we will show you which one we chose. Ready? Let's go see.
well, it didn't work out the way we thought. She decided.
Does it ever?
No, it never does.
Well, I recognize the one on the left, but I don't recognize the one on the
No, we had more in that package, in that opening package. What do you call it? That's
our doll mail.
Our doll mail. And there were other colors that we hadn't put together.
This is actually see-through.
And so she decided that she liked this, which accentuated her eyes.
You're gonna have to do it, sweetie.
And then she chose to do this very thin. Let's see, it's still doubled. It's still doubled. It just doubles. That's because she gave us such a wonderful amount of
There you go.
there. And then she decided to
Well, I
have.
kind of like the contrast.
Yeah, well, I think since she has to wear the dress, that I think she should have the choice.
Okay. Well, if that's what you choose, that's what you're going to get. You ready to go make it?
Are you?
No, she's not making it.
No, but she's going to watch.
That'll be a new one.
Well, of course she's going to watch. It's her dress. And she gets fits. We have to do fittings.
Well, yeah, I know that.
So she's going to be watching.
Okay.
And helping.
Well, let's go do it. Well, here we have all of our pattern pieces laid out. And guess what? This time they fit.
Well, thanks to a particular person.
Oh, my goodness. She absolutely saved us. This is it's for the 14-inch doll, and I can show everybody. Look. So this is what we had the last time we were trying to put this together.
I'm sorry we're so stupid.
Yeah. The pink one is what we had. The white one is what we should have had. we should have realized.
Well, I should have did some measurements. I'm tired all the time.
Right. So, but what I wanted to tell everybody is if you look at this next screen, you're going to see that the way that we got this pattern, and our wonderful friend showed us this.
From the Toni fan page.
Yep. She showed us to do this. So when she opened the file and she hit print, she went to, and now I'm going to show you right here, she went to the percentage. And as you can see, this one says 100%. She told it she wanted it to print at 83.65%, which you'll see in this one. And when I did that, lo and behold, it worked.
It did.
It is the right size. And we know this because I took, these are some of the pattern pieces that she gave us, and I put them with the pattern pieces from the pattern we had that was for the P90. She's a 16-inch doll, size doll. They fit. They're the same.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that all these other pattern pieces are now the right size. So
right.
Let's get on. We took our fabric. This is the wrong side of the fabric. And that's how we're going to lay out all of our pieces. And I'm going to cut them all out, and then you're going to get to sewing them. Right?
Yep.
She's more confident than she sounds.
Well, here we are with all of our pattern pieces cut. Now, there's one thing that I do. I don't know if other people do this, but it says cut 2, but I cut 4 because I line my bodices and I want my waistband not exposed on the inside, the unfinished edge. So I cut 4 pieces, and then I cover up all my exposed.
Well, you're doing it with the same color fabric.
Yes,
but
yes.
if you wanted to, you could also cut out a liner.
A liner, right.
Fabric that would do just as well.
Yes. I have a problem with unfinished seams, but I also have a problem with seams altogether. So I cover up my seams. So
everything's cut out. We have everything attached to its pattern piece, so we know what's what. Now we're going to get to sewing it.
all I have to do is put the puzzle together, but I haven't decided how my puzzle is going to come out yet.
Well, we never know that to the end anyway.
I never know. So I made promises in the past, or that I'm going to do it this way or that way. But at the end, you guys see that it isn't.
But it will be something at the end.
Yes, it will be something. I just don't know what. It'll be lined. I can say that because
Okay.
I line my.
So we're going to show everybody a little bit of the sewing, not a lot, but a little, and then we're going to see a pretty little dress.
Hopefully.
I have confidence in you, honey.
Well, what I'm planning, what I think I'm going to do, I've never done before, so I can't say.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
Okay. Well, here's my skirt and my pinafore skirt, partially done. I just turned over the basic dress skirt once for a hem because I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
Well, so what we're showing here, though, is we're going to do the pinafore a little bit differently.
Yes.
Normally, you make the dress and you make a separate pinafore, but you're not going to do that, are you?
No.
You're going to, then this is a new one. She is going to
incorporate the pinafore into the dress.
Yep. So what she did is she took this lovely pink dotted Swiss, which you really can't tell that it's pink right here, but it is. And then you added this little bit of very delicate trim on the bottom of the...
And we used the salvage edge so that it would keep this real flowy.
When I cut the pattern out for the pinafore, I used the salvage edge, which is...
So I didn't have to roll it under, which would make it thicker.
Which means that it's already, it's already sealed.
Right.
She didn't have to roll that under to seal it.
Like I did here.
Mm-hmm. So now you're going to gather it up.
Yes. Now
she's going to have a very full skirt.
Very. I added extra. I want it to be extremely full.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit full like that.
Yep, maybe like that. Okay. So on we go.
Well, here's the little lady's dress made of the beautiful fabric given to us by that very generous person that owned the little lady. And I want to show you that I don't like to have these edges. So I made
She means the seams, having
Yeah,
raw edges on the seams.
raw edges on the seams. So I just made a double bodice.
Mhm.
And I've here it is, the right side. But to get it finished, I'm going to have to take these two ends. I'm sure some seamstress will know how to do it better than I do. And I'm going to sew them together. And I'll do that on the other side. It's fighting me a little bit. I can hear Tammy telling me, pin it, pin it, pin it. Whatever. There we go. Now I'll show you what I'm going to do. So now it's virtually almost inside out. So I'm going to put it right side. Oh, no, I can't do that quite yet. Sorry. So I sewed those together. Now I'm going to push my inside out sleeve through the hole, and then you shall see that I will have enough fabric to cover my seams. It'll be done by hand, but okay, I flip this over. And see, that'll come down over that. Do you see that? So this is the back side of the dress. The inside.
It's the inside, not the back side.
Yeah, well, and I'm going to be able to roll this under and stitch it down.
You're going to do a blind stitch
over this around here. And then when it's all finished, all the seams except for this one, I think, and I will hand stitch that, will be completely covered, and there won't be any exposed unfinished seams. Well, here's the little dress that's inside out. I'll show you that this is the right side. There's her collar. And what I do is, like I said, made two bodices so that I can cover up all the seams. So I just stitched these two little underarm seams that aren't going to be covered. So I sealed them. And all these clips and pins are here so that you can line up your seam and your seams here. And so you don't start sewing and get it cockeyed.
That just gives it character.
Yeah, I do that too. So I've learned that. That's why you see. And so I put the clips so that I would have the right, so I'd know how much I could turn under and to make it nice and flat.
And now you're gonna do a blind stitch and sew everything down.
And I'm gonna sew everything down, and then I just flip it inside out. I mean, right side out. And then I decide what I'm going to do with this.
Yeah, this will be the basis. I love your lap warmer.
Oh yes, yes, I love my lap warmer too. Oh, shoot. That's right.
There it is.
How'd she get in there? A little mink. She's so soft, she feels like mink.
She's velvet.
Yes.
All right, I think we ought to watch this go a little faster.
Do what?
You're sewing.
Oh,
I can speed you up.
all right. Well, I'm going to start working on the waistband, so I'm going to go underneath the closure back here.
I am going to speed her up, but she wanted to show you this first.
Yeah, because I just hid my knot.
Yep, you won't see it now.
And so she calls it a blind stitch, and I'm just going to call it a whip stitch, but
Well, I do a blind stitch.
I pretty much do it so people don't see it. So, and that is what I'm going to do all the way through. And I use the stitch of the way of,
We attached the waist to the bodice.
Thank you. I'm going to use that as my guide because I do not want to have any stitches go through, so that you can see them from the front. So there you go. And of course I hit the pin. Trying to get rid of a stitch. I can't see very well.
Okay, now I think I'll speed you up.
So here's the inside that I was talking about, where I covered up all of the
Seams.
seams. Yeah. Just wanted you to see that and let you see how there are no seams. This seam was sealed, but all the other seams are totally covered.
Mm-hmm. And wait, what are you doing?
She's trying to go to bed.
Well,
so here's the inside. See, her whole waist seam is covered.
We already said that.
And this seam, of course, wasn't, but I finished it. So that
I think we should
sealed,
I think we should just go see her reveal.
Oh yeah, we ought to put her in it and see how she looks.
I think we should.
Well, here's our little lady from the doll mail. We opened her up and her poor eyes were rolled back, but now she's all together, and we used the fabric that was generously given to us, the vintage fabric, to make her a dress.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what you see right now.
Yep. I think she turned out absolutely lovely. Definitely ready for spring, as I am.
I was going to make a separate pinafore, but decided to incorporate a pinafore into the actual dress.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's sewn in, and we used this part of what would have been the front of the pinafore.
The bib of the pinafore.
And that is actually sewn in to the dress. It does not come off. And if you look at her back, her lovely hair, she doesn't have any back there.
No, just her collar.
I mean part of the pinafore.
Yeah, the pinafore starts at the shoulder seam right here.
Yep.
That's where it starts, and it's all sewn in.
So this is just another way that you can
incorporate a pinafore without making a separate.
Mm-hmm. And of course, she's got her lovely little
added slip.
Custom slip, and I think she's even got some bloomers.
She has vintage panties underneath that I repaired and trimmed, but then I put bloomers over.
We put some flowers in her hair to go with her.
That match it. That match her.
And
her dress.
She's all set. Now I know that it took us a while to get here. We've been trying to get this video done for so long, but we've had some technical difficulties and other difficulties, and we will put up something every week. It might only be a short, as we've been doing, but there's still going to be some more videos.
Oh, yes. We're working on some more videos, but we had some physical problems. Well, many technical problems.
Yeah. Like I said, the technical difficulties
were intense.
Yeah. But we made it. And here she is, and I think she's lovely. And I want to welcome everybody that's new and everybody that keeps coming back for more. We love you all. And what do you want to say, hon?
I want to thank the lady that sent us the doll.
Yes.
And then can I show? All the fabric. It's all vintage.
Mm-hmm.
She sent us all the vintage fabric.
Yep.
And I want to thank her because we love her very much.
Yep.
The doll is absolutely sweet, and she'll have a lovely home for a long time.
She will. So do you have anything else to say?
Yes, I do.
What?
It is possible without physical and technical difficulties to do it yourself.
I don't think that's quite the way that you were supposed to say
No,
it.
I'm supposed to say it like this. Just remember.
There you go.
It is possible to do it yourself.
Which we learn every week.
Every day, actually.
Yeah. We keep trucking. We hope everybody enjoyed her. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.